What's up, everybody? It's me, Jason, here from Autism Hood TV, the vlog, the podcast, whatever you want to call it. Today, I'm gonna make a short little video and talk about school, my son, and school, and what does he actually do in school, and what is he actually getting out of school. Okay, first of all, my son is 11 years old. He'll be 12 years old in about a week and a half. He'll be 12. He's in the sixth grade and in middle school. He's been going to school since he was 3 years old. He started school, Head Start preschool, at 3 years old. He's had an IEP, ETR, ever since the first day of school, preschool. And he's in the sixth grade now. Now, my son is in a contained classroom, and normally there would probably be about 8 kids in this classroom. Right now, because of the pandemic and everything that's going on, there's probably about 4 kids in this classroom. Now, he's in a contained classroom, but they have all like the traditional type classes. They have language arts, history, science. He has choir, gym, all that kind of stuff, right? And he attends those classes. Is he really getting anything out of those classes? No. So basically, whenever he has a class, he does about 5, maybe 10 minutes of actual classwork, which, he'll do like 10 minutes of paperwork or answering questions or something like that. Then the remainder of the class, like the remainder 20-25 minutes or whatever it is left in class, he does like manual work. Like he'll vacuum the classroom, he'll wipe down the tables, take out the garbage, that kind of thing. They let him deliver the mail to the different classrooms around the school. He goes around with like the secretary or whoever it is that delivers the mail in the school to the different classrooms. He walks around with the safety officer, does patrols of the hallways and stairwells with the safety officer. He vacuums like the other classrooms. He vacuums the library. He helps out in the cafeteria. He like wipes down tables, takes out garbage, washes trays, that kind of stuff. So, and the reason they let my son do all these things is because these are the things that my son is actually interested in doing. And he is learning while he's doing these things. He's learning skills. He's learning life skills. He's learning actual skills that's going to help him later on in life when he graduates from school. Now, because my son, he's autistic, he has learning disabilities, he's ADHD, and he has epilepsy. So, as far as being in school, like, he's learning some school stuff, but for the most part, the actual school stuff, like the history and the science and like all that kind of stuff, it just right over his head. He's not even interested. And my son, the thing with my son too is, if he is not interested in something, then he's just not going to pay attention. He's not going to even be bothered with it. He's just going to rebel. He's not going to, he just doesn't want to be bothered. So if it's not interesting to him, he's not going to invest any kind of time into it. So, and that's just how he is. I mean, he's been that way his whole life. And that's why at home, it's the same thing. Like, I used to try to teach my son all these different kinds of things, and I've taught him a lot of things over the years. Like, I've taught him how to count. I've taught him, how to identify different things in the house. I've taught him, how to identify different letters and things like that. I've taught him how to say his name. I've taught him, his first name, middle name, last name. I've taught him his birthday. I taught him my birthday. I just taught him his address, every place we live, like all that kind of stuff. I taught him all that. And I also understand how he learns. And my son, he's capable of learning just about anything. It has to be presented to him in a certain type of way. Like trying to present something to him in a traditional way of learning is just not going to work. And a lot of times you have to, like with my son, when you have kids like my son, you have to find out what their interests are. And once you find out what their interests are, whatever it is you want them to learn, you have to incorporate it some kind of way into what they're interested in. With my son, he loves to clean. He just does. That's his thing. He loves to clean. He will clean all day, every day, because he loves to clean. It gives him something to do. It gives him a purpose. He has a lot of energy anyway. So he just loves to clean. He loves to vacuum. He loves to sweep and mop. He loves to wipe stuff off. He loves to wash dishes. Like any kind of cleaning, he's down all the time. So because he loves to clean, I had to figure out ways to teach him the things and that he's going to have to do in school at home. Like, to give you an example, he loves to wash dishes, but he also has to practice counting. He's not going to just sit down and practice counting. I have to incorporate it into whatever it is he's doing. So he likes to wash dishes, and he has to practice counting. So as he loads the dishwasher, every dish he puts in, he counts. So he puts in a plate, that's one plate. Put in another plate, that's two plates. Put another plate, that's three plates. Like that. So everything he loads into the dishwasher, he's also counting. He likes to Swiffer sweep when he, like the kitchen and the bathroom and stuff, with the Swiffer sweeper mop, right? So when he Swiffer sweeps, I have him count. So like when he push it forward, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So he's cleaning, but he's also counting. And he doesn't even realize it. It's just part of what he's doing. So it's like the same thing at school. He loves to clean. The only way he's going to really listen to the teacher is if they let him clean stuff. So like, if you let my son clean things, he'll listen to you all day long. He'll just clean and he'll listen to you. So like, I'm sure when he's in school, if the teachers want him to learn something, they just have him like wipe off the tables or whatever, and then they just say whatever they're going to say to him as he's cleaning, because he's listening. He might be focused on cleaning, but he hears what you're saying. So as far as school, my son, basically, he's just learning life skills. He's learning how to get along in the world once he graduates. And that's really, kids like my son, that's really what they need to know. They need to know how to navigate the world. They need to know how to get along and how to survive in the real world. And a lot of times, that means they have to learn skills. They have to learn social skills. They have to learn skills to survive. And that's basically what my son's learning in school. That's basically what he's getting out of school as far as, education or whatever. And, that's just our experience. I'm not saying this is how it should be for every kid that's autistic or has special needs, learning disabilities or whatever. I'm not speaking for every kid. I'm speaking for my son and our particular situation and what works for him. You pretty much have to figure out on your own what's going to work for you and your kid if you haven't already done so. And that's pretty much my video about that for today. So, as always, hit the like button, subscribe, watch, share the video around, comment, let me know any topics you want me to speak on. And as always, you can help me out, donate to the channel, paypal.me /LikeTheShamus. You hit my Twitter page, look in the bio, it's in there. My coffee blog, it's on my Twitter page in the bio. You can check that out. Read my blogs, share them around. Buy a brother coffee or something. Help me out. I'm trying to get these numbers up so I can monetize this station. Start trying to make some money, you know. But anyway, that was the video for today. Appreciate you watching. I'ma holler at you next time. Peace.